Ethanol is commonly known as alcohol. All, all alcoholic beverages and some cough syrups contain ethanol. Its molecular formula is C2H5OH. Its structural formula is C2H5OH. Structural formula is Ethanol is manufactured in industries by the fermentation of molasses, which is a byproduct obtained during the manufacture of sugar from sugarcane. Molasses is a dark-colored syrupy liquid left after the crystallization of sugar from the concentrated sugar juice. Molasses contain 30% sucrose which cannot be separated by crystallization. It is converted into ethanol by the following steps. Molasses is first diluted with water to bring down the concentration of sugar to about 8 to 10%. Addition of nitrogen source. Molasses contains enough nitrogenous matter to act as food for yeast during the fermentation process. If the nitrogen content by the molasses is poor, it may be fortified by the addition of ammonium sulfate or ammonium phosphate. Addition of a salt. The solution obtained in step 2 is collected in large fermentation tanks and yeast is altered to it. The mixture is kept at about 303 Kelvin for a few days. During this period, the enzymes invertase and zymase present in yeast bring about the conversion of sucrose into ethanol. C12H22O11 sugar plus water is invertase gives glucose and fructose. C6H12O6 C6H12O6 glucose or fructose upon zymase gives ethanol to C2H5OH ethanol plus 2CO2. The fermented liquid is technically called wash. Distillation of wash. The fermented liquid containing 15 to 18% alcohol is now subjected to fractional distillation. The main fraction drawn is an aqueous solution of ethanol, which contains 95.85% of ethanol and 4.5% of water. This is called rectified spirit. This mixture is then refluxed over quicklime for about 5 to 6 hours and then allowed to stand for 12 hours. On distillation of this mixture, pure alcohol 100% is obtained. This is called absolute alcohol. Yeast and fermentation. Yeasts are single-celled organisms belonging to the class fungi. The enzymes present in yeast catalyze many complex organic reactions. Fermentation is the conversion of complex organic molecules into simpler molecules by the action of enzymes. Example, curdling of milk. Physical properties. Ethanol is a colorless liquid having a pleasant smell and burning taste. It is a volatile liquid. Its boiling point is 78 degrees Celsius, which is much higher than that of its corresponding alkane, ethane. Example, the boiling point, ethane's boiling point is 194 Kelvin. It is completely miscible with water in all proportions. Dehydration, loss of water. When ethanol is chemical properties is dehydration. When ethanol is heated with concentrated sulfuric acid at 443 Kelvin, it loses a water molecule that is dehydrated to form ethene C3CH2OH. Ethanol on concentrated sulfuric acid at 443 Kelvin gives ethene CH2 double bond CH2 is ethene plus water. Reaction with sodium. It reacts with sodium to form sodium ethoxide and hydrogen gas. So 2C2H5OH plus sodium metal it gives sodium ethoxide plus hydrogen gas. Ethanol is oxidized to ethanoic acid CH3C2OH with alkaline K2Cr2O7 gives ethanoic acid CH3COOH. During this reaction, the orange color of K2Cr2O7 changes to green. Therefore, this reaction can be used for the identification of alcohols. Esterification. The reaction of an alcohol with a carboxylic acid gives a compound having fruity odor. The compound is called an ester and the reaction is called esterification. So the reaction of alcohol with carbolic acid gives the compound is ester. So ethanol reacts with ethanoic acid in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid to form ethyl ethonate. Ethanol plus ethanoic acid gives CH2, C2H5OH. Ethanol plus ethanoic acid CH3COOH and concentrated sulfuric acid gives ethyl ethonate CH3COO C2H5 plus water. Dehydrogenation. When the vapor of ethanol is passed over heated copper used as a catalyst at 573 Kelvin, it is dehydrogenated to acetaldehyde. CH3C2 CH2OH. Ethanol and copper gives CH3CHO acetaldehyde plus H2. Combustion. Ethanol is highly inflammable liquid. It burns with oxygen to form carbon dioxide and water. C2H5OH. Ethanol plus oxygen gives carbon dioxide plus water. Ethanol is used in medical wipes as an antiseptic. It is used as an antifreeze in automobile radiators. It is used for effectively killing microorganisms like bacteria, fungi, etc. by including it in many hand sanitizers. It is used as an antiseptic to sterilize wounds in hospitals, as a solvent for drugs, oils, fats, perfumes, etc. It is used in the preparation of methylated spirit, mixture of ethanol, 95% ethanol and 5% of methanol. Rectified spirit, mixture of 95.5% of ethanol and 4.5% of water. Power alcohol, mixture of petrol and ethanol and denatured spirit, ethanol mixed with pyridine. To enhance the flavor of food extracts, for example, vanilla extract, a common fruit flavor which is made by processing vanilla beans in a solution of ethanol and water. Ethanoic acid, CH3COOH. Ethanoic acid or acetic acid is one of the most important members of the carboxylic acid family. Its molecular formula is C2H4O2. The structural formula is given here. The ethanoic acid is prepared in large scale by the oxidation of ethanol in the presence of alkaline potassium permanganate or acidified potassium dichromate.